Aquarius, we're looking at the rest of 2024 for you. Let's start with October. You feel I feel in September you've made a decision. So in the month of October, you're laser focused. You have got one option, one person, one job to do. And it feels like with this kind of sense of, and I won't back down. Okay, this sense of like stubbornness, this sense of fortitude that you can face any opponent. You might have to, they're saying boss man, that you might have to like negotiate or have like a peer review or something. I don't know, like some kind of like assessment on your work ethic or something like that. Or you might be negotiating like in a man's world. They're singing to me like Taylor Swift, if I was a man. Yeah, I don't feel like you're holding back. That's the energy here. I don't think you're holding back. I think you're standing your ground. You know, you're standing in purpose. You're standing on passion. And that's enough to show through. That's enough to get the floodgates of communication opening where your ideas get heard, where your, I'm hearing needs are met. Interesting. You've been waiting for this moment. You've prepared yourself well, is how this is kind of coming across. So don't let, you're not here for a fight, and you're open to luck working in your favor, but you're prepared to be lucky. You're prepared to embrace the opportunities, right? You're showing up with a lucky mindset, and that is actually what is helping you. And your spiritual belief, you're standing on purpose and you have a plan. Okay, so if you have they're saying wacky, even if your plan is wacky, this person, this boss person coming through that has a masculine energy, which makes sense being a boss regardless of gender. And if that's like as someone that you is an authority figure, it doesn't have to be work related, it doesn't have to be a boss, but metaphorically take it how you need to. There's a spiritual undertone, and just that your resolve is so like evident that this person agrees, and it does open the floodgates for a lot of movement in your life. Okay, a lot of movement. Yeah, milk and honey. You are, they're saying like you're well fed. So you're feeding your mindset right. You're feeding your attitude right. You're showing up. You're dressing for the part. You're doing what you need to do. And then you're rewarded. Okay, then you get to celebrate. Then you get to luxuriate in the milk and honey. Okay, love that for you. Let's move on to November. All right, so I feel like, yeah, you're really like, they're saying you're standing in it, and there's a lot of messages coming through. You're standing in it, and it's raining on you, but it's like, I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. Okay, so the Lady Gaga song, like, but it's such a banger, right? You're like, yes, like you are making coin, making bank, you're receiving gifts, you're maybe buying yourself something special for meeting like a personal goal. Oh, interesting. This feels like it's you though. It's not a family thing. It's you. It's for you right now, by you, maybe with collaboration from like some support people, but it's not like you and another person, your whole like idea of building a legacy. And this could be for my singles. You're on point for stepping into the kind of life that you want to create with someone else as well. So the more you level up to this position and you're showing this deep personal strength and sense of peace because you're financially okay for yourself, it's assuring success in terms of love and calling in someone who is equal or better than you. And that, like, you're realizing in November that things need to get done. You're making money moves. That's as clear as it. Like, it's now or never. You're making money moves, and it's like, I think the end of the year is looming in your mind, and you're like, okay, well, I've made it this far in October. Now let's get down to business. And it's, yeah, it's chaos and conflict, but it's helping you to reveal a side of yourself to yourself and to others, just how much treasure is within you that you can keep reaching for, that you can keep pulling out, that you can keep revealing. Yeah, you're very blessed, and I think you're starting to have some deep personal satisfaction come through, especially materially in November. Let's move on to December. A strong sense of celebration. The celebration is coming with a caution, though. So many cups and even a cracked cup. So there is, don't overdo it with the celebration. Yes, you've been working really hard, but if someone tells you, even if it's your higher self, if someone just whispers to you, you might want to not have that many tonight or something like that, if it's about drinking too much or if it's about saying yes to too many celebrations. What is the critique here? Yeah, it's just coming across as like one too many, or spreading yourself a little too thin, whatever that means. Okay, one too many of what? One too many drinks, one too many, because it's almost like with all of this celebrating, are you trying to fill the void of perhaps not having a significant other to build with just yet? Or are you, what is the dissatisfaction? Yeah, it's a dissatisfaction with home, with connecting with someone, with having someone who is an equal. Now, if you are married and all of this is happening, it's just like, you know how we grow at different rates and someone's growing and succeeding and then the other person isn't, and you can have some like disjointed feelings about that. Look, there's an ending and there's a beginning. So the ending is, and I can see the Queen of Cups twice, two different decks here. The ending might be that you just stop giving so much to other people. You stop being there for other people, nurturing people all the time. And that might be hard for you to do, especially if you're like an empath and you're a people pleaser, perhaps. You're a recovering people pleaser here. So, maybe that's part of the criticism, is that someone might be giving you, or feedback. Let's say that it's feedback. They're saying, look, and they're sandwiching it nicely. They're saying you are on the road to success, but don't get so involved in the headiness of the financial success that you forget to love yourself, or that you quit the financial success because someone else is having a hard time adjusting to that. How will this work out? Yeah, I saw the Three of Swords before, and it's now come out. And you've got the Devil energy here. So it could mean the end of a relationship if someone just is not there to support you. But if your significant other is the one saying to you, hey, can we figure this out? Can we work something out? And perhaps, hi, I'm the problem. Maybe there is a recognition of, oh, I just overdid it. But it's not who you are. It's just a momentary lapse from all the hard work and all the pressure you've been under. But that's not an excuse. But again, it's returning to a state of natural love. But it has to start with loving yourself first, because that's where there's this dissatisfaction that seems to be causing the actions in the first place. Okay, that got deep. I do feel like there's an unknown here, but a lot to celebrate, a lot to learn, a lot of communication, maybe reigniting some passions between each other, and overcoming some hurts. So this could bring up things in relationships from the past, but it's not something that can't be overcome. It might, especially if there's travel involved here, it might require some distance, and that's a good thing. Or it might require some emotional stillness, okay, between the two of you. So let's get some overall advice for you for the rest of 2024 for Aquarius. Overall advice. Take inspired action, so making sure you've got everything just right, okay? And then trust that all will be well. It's going to be intense. It's an intense time, but trust that all will be well, and that you've got this. Because with the plan that you have, allow for the universe to take the wheel at some point.